New stars emerge to inject a youthful exuberance. The Warriors enter the postseason with the best record in the conference, but now the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the New Orleans Pelicans? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, we've got Trey Murphy, Williamson out there with Bay. Then it's Fears, and it's Queen in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Golden State, the forward spots will be Butler and Green. MP out there with Curry, and it's Porzingis in at the center, filling out the middle. Take a look at the Warriors. They are clearly the favored team in this series, and I guarantee they got their sights set on a bigger prize than just getting through this run.
That can be dangerous, though. It's fine to focus on an overall goal, but a team can't get caught looking past any opponent in the playoffs.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
Well, this is MP's very first playoff appearance, and I asked him if he was feeling nervous. He said, quote, "I'm not going to lie, there's a different energy tonight," unquote. But no, he is not nervous. He's ready for this. He said, "We're ready for this." He's sounding confident, guys.
Great stuff. MP is not letting the big moment get to him. Now, here's Butler. Ryan Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. MP left side. Green with a screen for MP. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, that is a nice take. Curry just so crafty in the paint.
Williamson kicks to Bay. Here's Fears. Covered by MP. Nice shot by Fears.
Whenever you see the rookie Fears in that two-man game, Jeremiah is looking to probe and find the best option.
Outside Curry. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Williamson, the pass to Queen. They set the pick. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Certainly not the #1 thing Bay is out there to do, but he saw an opening and able to make the pass.
Now, here's MP. Outside Curry. Back to MP. From outside the arc. And the Warriors, another 3. A lot of pressure on MP in these playoffs to perform, especially after a pundit stated MP wouldn't live up to the expectations in this first round.
Well, you know, I do think that reporter, Rand Conway, was a bit out of line with that statement, but it's her job to give an opinion. With that said, I think MP has the right mentality to use that as motivation and have a great series.
Pelicans shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. Warriors leading by 4. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Pass to Queen. And here is Williamson. Headed by Green. Williamson in the post. Working on Green. And that one's good, Williamson.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Porzingis passes to MP. Comes up empty down low.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get two there.
And finished off by Williamson.
Unbelievable. It defies physics. How can a guy that big stay in the air that long?
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by MP. MP's got his third assist on the night. Pelicans trail by 4. Williamson left side. Six to shoot. Right wing. Jacks up a 3. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And Coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Pacing the field in the Rookie of the Year race, you have to think MP looks pretty unstoppable right now.
Well, coming in as a second-round pick, it was a little surprising for him to have the level of impact he's had. But we're seeing him do things that no other rookie does. We're in uncharted waters here, guys.
Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. Now, here's Poole. Porzingis with the block.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several.
Here for the Warriors. Al Horford's checked in for Porzingis. Moses Moody comes in for Green. And MP subbed in for Curry. And here are the Pelicans now. Down by 12. Poole looking it over. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Yeah, able to get through the contact and still concentrate enough to finish that off.
So for New Orleans right now, they've got Jordan Poole. Also Trey Murphy out there. Jones is out there with Eve Nisi. And it's Matkovic in at the 4. With the teardrop, and that one good.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Butler, a screen on Poole. The drive by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Poole against MP. Pass to Nisi. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, that, and also, how about the level of activity we've seen from them defensively? They've been up on...
Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. The 3 from Poole, and Moody pulls it down. Warriors leading by 11. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Butler against Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
That is a power powerful finish. Zion is an intimidating presence.
Now, MP. 9 points in the game so far. Moody finds MP. Majemski on the wing. Back to MP. Shot clock at 5, and he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Poole. Plays it up off the glass.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Porzingis with a screen on Poole. Outside, Porzingis. Here's the 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Williamson outside. Pass to Jones. Out to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Warriors with the rebound. MP deciding where to go with it. Porzingis with a screen on Poole. Out to Porzingis. The 3. And Jones pulls it down.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
And it's Williamson missing. MP passes to Butler, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Jimmy Butler earning himself another whistle. He knows how to draw contact.
The Warriors have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Curry's checked in for Moses Moody. The Pelicans also changing it up. Queens checked in. Bays subbed in for Herbert Jones. Free throw, good Butler.
And there is so much that Butler brings to this offense. He can be their primary scorer or a facilitator. He has a very high basketball IQ.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Williamson outside. Ring shot on the way. Good on the shot. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that is special right there. Mobility in the pick and roll from Williamson. He looks really confident operating in that set.
MP dishes to Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Pass to Bay. Inside to the right side. Queen misses the 3.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He ended up with 26 points and did what he always does. He got others involved. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And New Orleans also making a change. Poole's checked in for Trey Murphy.
Well, there's no denying the fact when Zion Williamson is on the court, he is a force. The key is just keeping him on the floor. Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
And the dunk by Williamson.
Man, that is a clever move from Williamson, showing you his agility.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 7-point differential. What a move, MP.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
There's Bay. Count it. Bay's got his first points of the game.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
Now, here's MP. D right on him, and MP throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And it's Williamson missing. Warriors leading by 9. MP outside. Out to Porzingis. Launches a three. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. Curry against Poole. Shoots over Curry. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. MP has been leading the charge for the Warriors. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we'll be back with you shortly.
This is a finely tuned offense. They're pushing the action while staying disciplined.
Yeah, their scores are in the right places.
Looking at the series. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
That is explosive. He can jump out of the building. Just incredible.
The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Stephen Curry's out there with MP. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Golden State. That's up a 3. And Trey Murphy gets the 3. He's got 8.
An unpredictable guard. Fears is solid at realizing when he should look to dish.
MP outside. Green. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's Queen. Goes back up. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, and you know, when it comes to his rebounding, Zion is actually more impactful on the offensive glass.
Pelicans shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Warriors leading by 8. MP outside. It's to Porzingis. And Porzingis throws it down hard.
Now, I thought the creativity there from Porzingis. He wanted to make that one sting a little.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play brought to you by AT&T. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here's Fears. Pass to Bay. Here's Queen. Headed by Porzingis. New Orleans moving it around. Shot clock at 6.
And really, that is Green's calling card. An active defender with great switchability.
Butler in the corner. Porzingis kicks to MP. MP showing the range.
How many times have we seen the possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Over to the wing. Pass to Queen. Knocks down the 10-footer. Queen's got his second bucket of the night.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Curry's shot is off.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Now Williamson. It's stolen by Green. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Williamson looking it over to the inside. Here's Bay, and Bay throws it down.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Warriors leading by 11. Screen by Porzingis. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Fear. And the lead is down inside single digits. Fears has got 5 now.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Porzingis sets the pick for MP. Outside, Porzingis from deep. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Porzingis has got 7 now in this quarter.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
From downtown, Queen can't get it to go. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pelicans trail by 11. Mr. Williamson. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on MP.
When it comes to finishing through contact, I'm not sure that anybody does it as well as Zion.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. That free throw good from Williamson.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
MP outside. Green with a screen for MP. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Great job of screening.
Warriors leading by 6. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Eve Nisi. Jordan Poole is out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Jones. And it's Matkovic in at the 4-man position.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Poole with no one around. The Warriors pull it in. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. That's tipped. Pass to Matkovic. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, he needs to settle down a little bit. You don't want to leave this game because of foul trouble.
Here's Matkovic, guarded by Horford. And here is Poole. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And you see Jordan Poole off the ball, always ready to catch and release. Shoot that rock, Jordan.
Horford with a screen on Poole. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
Matkovic with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 8. To the paint, here's Jones, and he banks in the layup.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
MP outside. Porzingis with a screen on Poole. Out to Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside. Porzingis has got 10 points here in the second half.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And defensively, you just can't allow that. You can't send a guy like Jordan Poole to the free throw line where it's basically automatic.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Williamson's checked in. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see it. That's your point guard getting up.
Here's Williamson. Green with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. MP passes to Green. Kicks it out to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Warriors with some changes. Al Horford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Butler comes in for Moody. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. It's Jones on the wing. Defended by Butler. Williamson outside. He's looking for Poole and finds him. Here's Messi. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that.
And here is MP. Outside Curry. MP right side. And it's blocked. They retain possession. Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Fears. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Fears has got 10 points in just the second half.
And hey, this rookie Fears can drain that midi with the best of them.
MP passes to Porzingis. That one drops for him. Porzingis has got 22 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And when he's near the rim, Zion knows he has collapsed the defense. So now he can kick it out for 3.
Out to Porzingis. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Fears. Now here's Bay. 4 on the shot clock. Butler with the steal. Now MP. Beyond the arc. No good there. Here's Fears. Covered by MP. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Big moment. They trusted him, and Fears delivers.
Green up top. Shoots the 3. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Williamson outside. Bay. And yeah, it's good.
As this game tightens up, Bay showing that steady hand.
1:43 left to play here in the 4th. Now Curry. Now MP. 4 on the clock.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Making it a 2-possession game is critical right here. Nice work coming through and doing exactly that.
Williamson up top. Green with the block.
Oh, wow. He gets that right at the rim. Just perfect timing by Green on that block.
The drive by MD.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Here's Green. And so they foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. No luck that time either. And here are the Pelicans now. 4-point game. Butler against Williamson. Hay with the screen for Williamson. Bay launches it. Clean from outside.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
MP trying to shoulder the weight here.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throws.
And now, Allie Laporte says something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what James Borrego was going over with his team. He was encouraging his guys, telling them, quote, just continue to run through the plays. Explore the options. You're doing a great job. Now just focus on finishing this one.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Yeah, and you know, for a guy like MP, it's really about earning a reputation early in your career and getting others to notice your game.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throws.
Now Williamson. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
And there's an assist for Zion. And don't forget, Point Zion has become a real thing. Williamson can make good decisions with the basketball.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
Yeah, to tie it up, absolutely. Let's see what they run here.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
MP, what was it like competing in your first playoff game, and how were you able to come away with a victory?
Whew. There's been a buzz in our locker room since we showed up this morning. We know we can do something special. We took the first step tonight.
And what were some of the keys to the victory?
Oh, man, it's us against the world, Jen. Coach told us pregame that we got to circle the wagon, so we did. You know, when we play for each other, nobody can stop us. Nobody.
Some people question your ability to maintain your level of play in the playoffs, citing the increased intensity and physicality this time of year. Do you have anything to say to those people after tonight?
It's only one game. But those people are looking pretty foolish right now. It's my job to keep exposing them, so that's what I aim to do.
Thank you so much, MP.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific job, Jennifer. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you later.
Round 1 continues with a refreshing surge. The Golden State Warriors come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Pelicans. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Both teams taking the temperature of this series in Game 1. Now they know what to expect. Let's get going on Game 2 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Fears out there with Trey Murphy. Then there's Sadiq Bey. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's Queen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Warriors, Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with MP. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. You look at the Warriors, and in Game 1, they handled their business at home. This team is hoping to go up 2-0 and take control of the series.